coffins have eyes painted on the outside of their coffins? Well, they had to know, the spirit had to know when it was morning. So they would orient the coffins to face east. What happens in the east? The sun rises. So when the sun rises, the spirit within the mummy sees that the sun is rising. It's time to exit the tomb and live its day throughout Egypt, just as it had during its life, and then at night return down the burial shaft into the mummy. So this coffin, we mentioned Book of the Dead before. If you look on the inside lid of this coffin, you're going to see writings. This is hieroglyphic writing that is almost like cursive, so we call it hieratic script. And all of this writing on the inside of the lid, think, when the lid is closed, who is reading this script? It is the spirit of the deceased. And this is the precursor to the Book of the Dead. This is called the coffin text, and all of this writing would have been spells and incantations that the spirit would have to recite to get safely into the afterlife. So they thought that their journey, not just from their earthly life to their afterlife, they had to prepare, but they also, it was a treacherous journey. They needed protection, and they needed spells to protect them, and they needed to be able to overcome any dangerous creatures or obstacles in their way. And they would do that by reciting these spells and incantations. Later on, this would be written on papyrus and buried within the mummy, and that, or between the mummy's legs within the coffin, and that becomes the Book of the Dead. So yes.
So it's like their journey from the earthly life to the afterlife, is that when like the Hall of Judgment thing happens?
Exactly, and that's what's depicted, the Hall of Judgment, all of that, the weighing of the heart, that's depicted in the Book of the Dead. Exactly, yeah. So all of that preparation is really just to get them into their afterlife safely. So that, we're a little bit short on time, so I do want to get you to see some incredible statues of pharaohs, but any last questions about preparation for the afterlife?
So you're looking out to see Horus rise with the sun, rise with Horus, that's the idea?
Yes, yes.
And then they had to hide Seth at night?
Yes, yeah. The religion, all of the gods and the religions that they were preparing for in this journey would go along with those stories, those narratives. Yes. So okay. I don't think they're facing east, although I think we're facing north right now. So yeah. All right, come follow me.